Hello again, Kevin Lindgren here. It's time to start listing and items on eBay. Um, so you can just go ahead and come on over to eBay. Make sure you log in, and once you log in, this is a dummy account, so um, everything should be new, like the way you see it. Once you start listing, some of the pages will change. So if you've already listed something in the past, your pages may be different. To get started, just up here in the upper right, just click on sell, and you're going to sell it yourself. But before we get started doing that, what you want to do is click to advanced tool. um, and it tells you right here, when if you're only going to sell a few things, you want to stay with the normal tool. The advanced tool is more for high volume sellers. um, but trust me, it's a lot easier once you get everything set up in the advanced tool to use this one. So just go ahead and click switch, and I've actually got a draft of this one. um, it's an item I found over here, Design Toscano Cascading Garden Fountain. But I'll go ahead and start from the beginning just to show you. What I'm going to do first is copy some of the title, Cascading Garden Fountain. And don't worry, in videos I'm going to show you how to do titles and other things in more detail. Cascading Garden Fountain. And it gives you suggestions on different categories to put it in. Um, so this looks like a good one, outdoor fountains. Okay, a lot of times it'll give you extra things that you can do that cost extra. Just we don't do that. You don't need to. Like I said, later on I'll show you how to do better titles and other things. Make sure you got some of your titles. I will tell you, you're going to be using all of your characters. You are just listed in one category. We are not going to do variations. So what I'm doing now is scrolling down to the info here, and usually somewhere on them you can usually find the UPC code. For now, I'm just going to copy this and paste it under UPC. Condition, we always sell new. Photos. Photos are pretty easy. Now what we're going to do is you got to click on that to open this up. And what I'm going to do, scroll back up, copy the title, and I'll tell you why in a minute. What you do is you right click over a good image, save image as. This is going to your computer. You probably put it into pictures. What you're going to do is just paste that in between each one, put underline, no spaces. You're capitalizing the beginning of each letter. I actually already did this in a draft, but yes, we'll resave it. Okay, so now you add photo. and it'll usually take you right to your pictures. You can scroll down and find it. There it is. And again, I'm going to do more videos on doing pictures and stuff. You definitely want at least 3, 4, 5 pictures in here, not just one. Okay, the brand is Design Toscano. Type freestanding fountain. And you can find all of this going through, all the different descriptions on here. So let's go down and get the part number. And again, a lot of this manufacturer's part number. Copy that, and you can see it's resin. There's the model number. Like I said, it was resin, plastic resin. It's gray. Power source. I think it's electric. Sometimes you have to do a little research on some of these to find out how it's powered and I'm not seeing it. Usually when it's UL listed, that means it's electric. Model number. It really doesn't have a theme, so you can leave that one blank. Model. You don't have to fill all these in, but if you do, you can. Now time for your item description. You want it standard. You don't want to use any HTML. There is some specifics you need to put in every one of your listings. And I suggest putting it on a notepad. And here is what you should list on every single listing. I ship to the lower 48 states only. I cannot combine shipping, and there is no local pickup. I cannot ship to P.O. boxes or APOs. Please email me to ensure I can ship to your zip code. Some oversized orders can take an extra 7 to 10 days for delivery. I care about your complete satisfaction. If you have any questions about the items for sale or have a problem that needs resolved, please email me so we can find a solution. Multiple quantities may be available. Message us prior to purchase. If you enjoy your purchase and our customer service, positive feedback is greatly appreciated. So all you do is just copy that. Come in here. Oops. Come in here and just paste it. Now at the end of each one, I highly suggest putting the search number or ASI Amazon number. Just copy that. You can also find it right up here in the actual listing. And you want to kind of hide it so people won't know what it is. So maybe put your initials at the front. And Amazon AZ. The reason for this is this way you know that is going to be how you're going to find the item again very quickly. KL and AZ is just kind of to hide it. And you kind of want to put AZ or AM so you know it's Amazon. Later on, once we get several suppliers, it'll make it a lot easier to find out where you sourced it from. So I just hit down about 4 or 5 times so it's kind of hidden. Now hit enter a couple times, go back up to the top. And again, this is going to be clear full, but I copy it all, the whole title, and I paste it in, hit enter a couple more times, and now you want to come over, and you want to find just a couple descriptive lines. So here's a couple good lines. Come back to your listing and paste it in. Hit enter a couple more times, and I just type in features. Hit enter a couple more times, and then you come back up to the top, and it usually, most things will have, oops, clear up the top, where is it, bullet points. Now make sure it doesn't have, manufacturer's warranty or buy one get one free or anything silly like that. Just copy them all. What you need to do is paste this in another notepad. It gets rid of all the HTML. And then copy it right out of here. Go back to your listing and just go Control V. And that's all you need to do for your description. It tells you a little bit about what it is, gives you the title again, features, blah blah blah. One thing I do add to most of mine, if there is assembly required, make sure you put that in the description. I don't think this does need any assembly, so I'm not going to put it. That's the end of that. Your format is almost always going to be fixed price. 30 days. Start my listings when I submit them. Price. You're going to know the price before you get here. It's $46. Let's do $69.99. Quantity of 1. In the beginning, you're going to have a very low seller threshold probably, so just do a quantity of 1. You don't want a private listing. You don't want to do donations now. Payment options, PayPal. And here is where you go ahead and put in your email address. Blah, blah, blah. At gmail.com. Obviously that's not a real PayPal. You don't want to really require immediate payment with buy it now, because some people will have some free time on like Wednesday before their payday, and they'll go ahead and put it in their card or purchase it, but they won't pay for it until Friday. If you require immediate payment, then it can't go into their card or anything. So sales tax, no. Return, always accept returns. Now I highly suggest 30 days. Now once in a while your suppliers will only have a 30-day return, and if your buyer waits the full 30 days, you may lose. So you may want to start at 14 days, but I again suggest 30 days. Out of thousands and thousands of sales, I've only had that happen maybe once or twice. Refund will be given as money back. Return shipping is always paid by the buyer. Restocking fee, yes, 20%. Never automatically relist items. shipping, flat rate, services. We are looking for UPS standard. Where's it at? UPS ground, 1 to 5 days. And also free shipping. UPS, that tells them how long it's going to take. That tells them it's going to be free. Don't offer local pickup. Your handling time should be about 2, 3, 4 days. This is how long you have to give, put in a tracking number for your buyer. Right now we're not doing international shipping or any of that. You don't have to worry about any of those packages. Exclude shipping locations. Here we go. We're going to create an exclusion list. Again, you only have to do this once. Select the regions, countries you don't ship to. You don't ship to Alaska, Hawaii, AFO, U.S. Proctoriates. It's like Virgin Islands and all that. You don't ship to Africa, Asia, Central America, South America, P.O. boxes, Europe, Oceania, and North America. North America is also Mexico and Canada, and we don't do those. So you save and close. Exclude all of those. Item location, you can change it if you want. I personally live in Medford, Oregon, so I'm going to leave it there. And then you would just click list item. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to go ahead and list this because this is a dummy account and I didn't put in the right one. So I am going to just save and continue later. But again, if you have everything right, like your PayPal email and your full title and all that, you would just click list. But I'm just going to save and continue later. And I'll see you in the next video.